Hey guys, Zarek here. I'm back, and as you can tell by what I've done with the channel, I've done my rebrand. I've done the rebrand to what I want the channel to be and what I want all my channels to be. I still haven't done my Twitch yet. Twitch is a pain because I have to go through multiple stupid things to change stuff and all that, but I haven't done it on my Twitch yet, but I've done it on here. I've done it here, and I've done it on my Discord too. But I've rebranded. And I have decided, for right now at least, I might go back to VTubing, but for right now, I'm going back to being a facecam streamer. I'm going back to my roots. I'm going back to where it all started from, just me in the flesh, me in my face. I like VTubing. I do. I seriously do like VTubing. I love VTubing. I love it. But for right now, I'm trying to figure out what sticks. I've always been... let me just set my camera down here. So I've got... Let me set the camera down here. I've been trying to figure out what sticks on everything. Like, all the time I've been doing it. I've been trying to figure out what people like and what sticks as a whole. This light is really bright, by the way. Don't like how bright that light is. Jeez, I just looked at it too. My eyes are fucked. Sorry about that, but yeah. I'm picking up my phone again so I can actually fucking look away from that light because that is ridiculous. But anyway, sorry I got off topic, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out what sticks as a whole. Because, yes, VTubing was good, and it got me to the 80 followers that I have on my Twitch at the moment. I don't do streaming on YouTube anymore. Why is my camera blurry? Camera looked blurry for a minute. But, yeah, I don't do content creation. I do content creation on YouTube, but I do more face cam stuff on YouTube. And me doing more face cam stuff on YouTube kind of defeats the purpose of VTubing a little bit. It's... like I said, I may come back to VTubing, but at the moment, I'm going to see what happens when I go back to facecam streaming again. I am going to go back to it, but right now I'm kind of on a hiatus because I'm kind of working on my life a little bit. I suffer from addiction. No, it's not a sob story. I'm not trying to say like, oh, go support me on a GoFundMe or whatever. No, I'm not. I don't need money. I don't ask for money. I don't even do donations. Honestly, I don't feel like I deserve donations. I don't feel like I deserve money. I don't feel like I deserve people giving me money. I don't. I honestly don't. If people want to watch my Twitch, I do get paid on Twitch. I do get monetization through Twitch. If people want to watch my stream, that's how I'll make money. You know what I mean? I don't wish to do donations. Like, I do have bits and stuff, but if people want to redeem it, they can redeem bits, whatever. Like, people can do that. Or they can do a, subscribe thingy, where they can subscribe to my Twitch. They can do that. I don't care, but I'm not asking for money or anything. I'm not asking for money, genuinely. Because it feels like a trash move doing it as well. I don't like doing it. But I do suffer from addiction. I suffer from nicotine addiction. I've tried quitting. Like, genuinely, I have tried quitting. Like, I've gone for about 4 weeks of not smoking. That shit fucked me. Like, my head was pounding. You know what I mean? And the reason why I went into this addiction spiral is not... It didn't start because of Twitch, because I didn't mind doing Twitch. It was actually, like, streaming and content creation was my hobby, you know what I mean? It's something that I like doing. Especially when I was doing day shift, because then I'd just go home, start a stream, and just relax. You know what I mean? I don't do day shifts anymore. I do night shifts, so I don't work during the day anymore. That light is seriously... Can I turn this off? Yeah, it's gonna make it fucking dark, but sorry about that. Actually, no, I don't want it to be dark. I don't want it to be dark. I hate the lights like that. I wish it wasn't so fucking bright, but it's like literally shining in my eyes, bro. It's actually bad. Genuinely. But yeah, I didn't start smoking because of Twitch or anything like that. It was because of work I started smoking. And it's because of the stress I had to deal with there. Working at a fast food joint, you deal with a lot of stress, you know what I mean? It's fucked, working fast food. You deal with a lot of stress. And like I said, I've wanted to quit. I have wanted to quit. I've tried and tried and tried. I honestly don't think I am going to quit. This is why this is a reminder for everybody. Don't fucking smoke. Don't. Honestly fucking don't. And there's some people that I've had at it back in the day, talking about a certain someone. Not going to say his name. I'm not. I don't want to say his name. I don't want to. But it was that one person, actually, that said, oh, he condones smoking and all that. I don't. I don't condone smoking. I honestly don't. It's bad for your health. Like, I've noticed my health decline ever since I started smoking. And I want to quit. Like I said, I seriously do want to quit. It's not good for me. It's not. I know it's not good for me. I knew it wasn't good for me when I started. But peer pressure does it to you too. So don't start. Genuinely don't start. If you're not a smoker, don't start. It will fuck your life up. It will go down into a spiral. I even almost got into alcohol addiction. And the alcohol addiction, I don't have an alcohol addiction. I don't. But I almost got into it. Because there was some times where I was drinking vodka. Like, honestly, I could honestly say it. Like, these are just cruises. They're not fucking hardcore, like, hardcore vodka. Like, not liquor, like hard liquor. But, I mean, I was drinking hard liquor at one point as well. But, like, I was drinking more cruises. And there was some times where I was drinking, like, fucking 5 packs a day. Genuinely, 5 packs of them a day. But then I started to realize, I've already got a smoking addiction. I don't want to have an alcohol addiction. You know what I mean? I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with having 2 addictions I have to fucking deal with. I don't get paid enough as it is for this shit. Like, I barely get paid enough to keep up my smoking habit. Like, I don't want to deal with having to deal with that too. And I'm happy that I didn't just fucking spiral down into alcohol addiction. I learnt that from Popular MMOs, actually. I was watching some of his videos about him getting away from addiction and all that, and I learnt from him, and when I saw the way he was going down for alcohol addiction, I started to realize, yeah, I should just stop. I should genuinely stop. And I'm thankful that I did. So I thank Popular MMOs for that. I do. I genuinely thank him. Because he is what stopped me from going into alcohol addiction. Because I almost got into it. And it's bad. You don't want to go down it. It will fuck your life up. Smoking does too. But not nearly as bad as what alcohol does. So you don't want to go down it. And also, like, with me, as a lot of people probably know, I've got ADHD and autism. I've got both. I've got both of those. That's why sometimes I'm looking off camera. And when I talk to people, I don't look them in the eye. I don't look at people in the eye when I talk to them. It's something with my ADHD and autism. It mixes in and it's fucked. And there's sometimes where I'm hyper focusing on so many fucking things. Like, I'm focused on one thing, but then another thing happens. I'm like, oh, look at this. Or, it's weird. My ADHD is fucking weird. And my autism. I've got both. And yeah, it fucks with me bad sometimes. And that's another thing too, is like, it's another reason why I haven't been streaming as much on Twitch anymore. It's when you suffer from ADHD and autism like I do, it's hard to keep up a schedule. Because there's some days where I genuinely don't feel like doing anything. I feel like just laying in bed for the entire fucking day. That's what I feel like doing. Because there's just... I don't want to deal with trolls and stuff like that. I don't... But like trolls though, like I said in the past, trolls I don't really care about. Certain trolls anyway. You just block them and delete them, but... Then there's some trolls like the, you-know-what incident, which I will not say his name. Yet again, won't say his name. I do not wish to say his name. But if you've seen the old videos, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Before I deleted them, that is. But those trolls were different. And I get it, I reacted stupidly. I reacted honestly stupidly, and I admit that. I did act stupidly. I shouldn't have acted the way I did. I shouldn't have. But that was the time where I was still drinking like 5 packs of vodka a day. Like vodka cruises. And my mind was in a bad state. It was in a really bad state. It was. He didn't know that. That's the problem. He didn't know my mindset. He didn't know what my brain was going through at the time. But if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Genuinely. I am sorry for what I did. Because I get it. Some of the shit I'm still shitty at, you know what I mean? I'm still shitty at some of the shit. But I get it. Some of it was my fault. And I admit it. I admit it. Some of it was my fault. Because I was an idiot, you know what I mean? I did stupid shit in my past. But I admit I did stupid shit in my past. I'm not going to say that I didn't. Everybody's made mistakes. Not everybody's perfect. No one can be perfect. fuck is that? That's nothing. But yeah, I am genuinely sorry for what I did. Because, yes, I was stupid back in the day, and that's why I pulled out of my old brand, is because I was attached to that drama still. And another reason why I'm not going to be a furry content creator anymore. That, and like, it's the drama behind it, the stupid mistakes that I've made, and just the fact that I don't want to keep carrying the furry community anymore. I don't want to keep carrying it. I don't. I honestly don't. I'll leave that to the way more popular furry creators to do that. For me, I'm out. I've said my goodbyes and I'm gone. I ain't stepping back. I ain't stepping back to it. Like I said, I still like furries, and I'm not going to say that I hate them. But I've pulled out of being the person that is going to like stay as a furry content creator. I've made my decision and I've made my mind up to go back to my roots, because I was doing a lot better as a face cam streamer. I genuinely was. I was doing a lot better as a face cam streamer. I'll still do collabs. I'll still do collabs with, Shadow and all that. I just won't be using a VTuber model. Like I said, I might start using a VTuber model or just be a human one. I don't know. It just depends. Or I might just start doing facecam videos. Like I said, I don't mind showing my face. I don't mind. Genuinely do not mind showing my face. Because I don't care. I don't care. Like, yes, I'm not the most fucking handsome looking guy. I'm not a 10. Put it that way, I'm not a 10. But, like, I'm definitely not a 10, but I don't care what people think of me. I don't care. Like, oh, you're ugly. Like, dude, I'm not perfect. I know I'm not fucking perfect. Like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking get pissed off if someone calls me ugly. Like, I know I'm ugly. I know I'm ugly. Like, you don't need to fucking, like, keep saying it. I already know I am. Like, come on. I don't care. But, like, yeah, am coming back. I am gonna go do streams. Even on my hiatus, I might do, like, a couple of in-a-minute streams, like, just here and there. Just depends, I don't know. Depends on what happens, but when I do come back, don't expect me to be a VTuber. I'm not gonna be in a VTuber model, it'll just be my face again. Because, like I said, I'm just, like, this is what I've been doing for years now. I'm a person that tries to see what sticks, and I'm a person that tries to see what happens, you know what I mean? Test the waters, fuck around and find out. I'm that kind of guy. See what happens. And I like that I'm going back to my roots again, you know what I mean? I feel more comfortable doing this. Yes, I liked VTubing. I did like VTubing. I really did. Especially when I was so how I did VTubing, for people that don't know, is I found VR chat models basically. So there were VR chat models that I found and ones that I thought looked nice, and I put my own twist onto them. I retextured the models and stuff, and I did that by hand, by the way. I painted that shit by hand. I retextured it myself. I full retextured it and everything. I did that by hand. And I like doing that. Like, I'm not a guy that does art or anything. Like, I mean, yeah, I make Blender stuff. Not going to mention what Blender stuff I make, but I make Blender stuff. That's all I'll say. But doing art on a computer is what I do. I can't do hand-drawn art. I can't fucking do hand-drawn art. It really... Like, it's really hard for me to do hand-drawn art. I don't do drawing. I don't do that. Like, I could do it on a computer. It's easy on a computer. It's a thing. Like, computers make shit like that easy. But doing it by hand on a pen and paper, I can't do that shit. It's really hard for me to do. But yeah, like I said, I like VTubing because of that. I can customize my model to be however I want it to be. And I love that aspect to it. I love it. That's what I loved about it, you know? I love that part of it. That's why I really like the VTubing community for that. But I'm seeing what sticks. If face cams don't work, then I'll go back to VTubing again and see what happens. But it won't be a furry model. It will not be a furry model. Because, I mean, depends. Depends on the game I'm playing. If the game warrants a furry model, I'll put a furry model in. Depending on what game it is. Voices of the Void, I really like the Kerfus one that I used to use. I really like the Kerfus one. So I'll probably bring back the Kerfus one if I ever play Voices of the Void again. But for different games, you know what I mean? For different games, I'll use different VTuber models for specific games. Because that's what I like to do, you know? That's what I like to do. I liked that aspect to it. But for most things, I might just start using my face again. Like the Rush streams back in the day. When I used to do Rush streams, I had a face cam. Or even sometimes when I didn't. Sometimes I didn't have a face cam. Sometimes I streamed without a face cam. Just the game, you know, and my voice. But, I don't know, I like knowing that my content has a face to the game, you know what I mean? Like, a face to the creator. I like having that. I love that aspect, you know? I want my channel to have a face to it. I don't want to just, like, I don't disrespect anybody that doesn't want to do, like, there's a moth in my room, fuck off. Get out of my room, bro. But, like, no disrespect to people that don't want to show their face. I get it, some people just don't want to show their face, and I respect their decisions on that. Same with VTubing, there's some people that just don't want to show their face, but they still want to have a face to their channel, you know what I mean? That's why I like the VTubing community as well, because you still have a face to your content, but it's not your actual face. You know what I mean? But for me, I didn't do VTubing because I wanted to hide my face. I didn't want to hide my face. I didn't want to hide my face. I still show my face even when I did VTubing. Like, when I did my IRL streams, I did face reveals and stuff all the time. It's not really a face reveal. It's like, dude, look at my channel. You can see my fucking face. But, like, I just did it for the personality and the creativity of it. That's what I did VTubing for. Because I loved it. Like, that's the one thing I really loved about it, was the creativity. I keep repeating myself, but, like, it's me with my ADHD. I like repeating things. I hate my ADHD and autism. It fucks with my brain sometimes, but it's what makes me unique. You know what I mean? And, like, anyway, I keep getting off topic, but another thing with my ADHD. Thanks, brain. But yeah, I will be coming back. I will be. It's just I need to work on myself. I will do intermittent streams. Like, I'll do streams every now and again. It won't be like a full hiatus, but like, I won't be streaming all the time. I won't be doing daily content. I can't do daily content. Even if I do fully come back, I can't do daily content. Because there's some days where I can't stream because how my brain works. Because there's some times where I get overwhelmed a bit with stuff. I get overwhelmed very easily. I'm very easily overwhelmed. And I'm not cool-headed. I can't keep a cool head. And that's sometimes why I've crashed out in the past too, is because I've been so stressed and I couldn't take the stress and I didn't know what to do. I didn't. I've tried to be calm, and I've tried to be calm. I tried my best to be calm during tough situations. But there's some times where I can't be calm. And I'm also a guy that doesn't like being disrespected. I don't like being disrespected. I don't. Because when someone gives me disrespect, I've learnt in my life, don't give people disrespect. I've learnt that from a lot of people, from my parents, from my elders in general. I've learnt from my elders, don't give people disrespect. Because treat people how you want to be treated. I didn't follow that rule for a long time. When I was younger, I was a fucking cunt. And I will say it full on. I was an asshole when I was younger. I was. I'm not going to say I'm not. I was. I was a genuine asshole back then. But I want to change myself. I do. I want to change myself. I want to be calmer. I'm not going to always be calm. There's going to be some times where I'm going to get shitty at someone. I can't help that. I can try my best. I always try my best. Always. I do try my best. Even back then, I tried my best. But you can't be perfect. And this is for all content creators. You can't be perfect. Not even for all content creators, dude. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. Don't try to act perfect. Don't try to act perfect. Don't try to act all, goody two-shoes. Because you're not. You're not perfect. Nobody is. And if you act like you are, then you're going to go down the same rabbit hole as I did. Because I tried to act all perfect. I did. And I've learnt that you just be yourself online. Be yourself. Like, yes, there's some times where you have to kind of censor yourself a little bit. Jeez, I have to do that. Because normally off stream, I say what's on my mind. And sometimes I let my mind go off of, even on stream, and, I need to learn, I have learned. I've learned it. You need to censor yourself a lot. Even if you're an 18 plus streamer, there's some things that you genuinely just can't say on streams. And it's not the obvious things like, oh, don't say the N word, or, don't say all these derogatory things. That's obvious. Don't say that. But it's more of other things, You need to just learn to not say certain things. And I've learnt that. I've done content creation for nearly 10 years. I know. It is this year, actually. This year will be my 10th year of content creation, at least on YouTube. Over on Twitch, it hasn't been as long, but on YouTube, I've been a content creator for nearly a decade. and I've got a lot of experience in it. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do none. I mean, I know how to edit, but I don't know how to do full editing. You know, like editing a nice video. But like, I know the guidelines and what I should and should not say. I've learnt that because, like, I've watched YouTubers' downfalls and, like, things you should and shouldn't do. I know this, and I'm not, like, yes, I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. And I'm genuinely sorry for the mistakes I've made and the people I have pissed off. Who I'm not sorry for are the people that have done wrong by me and people that have fucked me over in the past. Those people I have no sorries for. But for people that I personally have pissed off, I'm genuinely sorry. If I've said something that has upset you, or if I have done something to upset you, something that's genuinely fucked up and I shouldn't have said, I'm sorry about it. And this is a genuine apology. This is genuine. This is a genuine apology. This is not me scripting. I don't script shit. I don't script shit. Like, look. Right here, my computer's off. Like, it's off. It's off, you know what I mean? I'm not looking at a prompt. I'm not looking at a script. I don't script. I've got ADHD. I've got autism. I can't fucking script. I can't read a script. It pisses me off. I've tried doing scripting. I can't do scripting. So this is a genuine apology from my heart. You know what I mean? From the mind. The words that I'm saying, this is why I stumble on my words, because I don't script. I feel like scripting is faked and forced. You know what I mean? So scripting, I can't do it. So the things that I say are genuine. I'm not like these big content creators that post a big apology video like, oh, I'm sorry, and oh, I regret the things I did, and all this. No. When I say I'm sorry, I fucking mean it. I genuinely fucking mean it. From my heart, I fucking mean it. But yeah, this is a video talking about the state of my channel again, and what I'm going to be doing when I come back, and also an apology to people I have genuinely pissed off in the past. Because there's a lot of people that I've genuinely pissed off. But some of it's been mutual things, you know? Like, they've done shit to piss me off, and I've done shit to piss them off. I hope this makes this mutual. You know what I mean? I hope this makes us mutual. For everybody I've pissed off. Because I get it. I have done some horrible things in my past, and I don't wish to repeat those things again. I'm a guy that does change. I am a guy that does change. Some people say that I'll never change, but I do change. I do. But yeah, That's the end of the video. I haven't really got much else to say. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.